Time Warner Cable is pleased to be an underwriting sponsor for Carolina Week.
Coming up on the February 20th edition of Carolina Week.
I'm Marissa May. For those of you all for unrestricted freedom of speech, I have something that might change your mind.
You've heard that one man's trash is another man's treasure. We'll prove it.
In Raleigh tonight, will the Heels see another 31-point win or just hear this way too many times?
Weathercaster Katie Costa is here with some talk of wintry weather for Friday.
All that and a bubblicious good time. Carolina Week starts right now.
From the James F. Goodman Studio in the School of Journalism and Mass Communication at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, connecting campus and community, this is Carolina Week.
Hello and welcome to the Wednesday edition of Carolina Week. I'm Sarah Huffman.
And I'm Adam Rue. Thank you for joining us. Universities are known as places of free expression, but some students across the country are wanting to limit that freedom. Our Marissa May is in the studio, and Marissa, this all started online.
That's right, Adam. A Duke graduate thought college students would embrace a playground on the internet. Turns out the website he created is receiving a backlash of criticism from students, some wanting the site shut down.
I live to disentell.
Oh my God, you'll never believe what's on gossip.
Even though a website flaunting the gossip among New York teens is a recipe for television success, the real world has had a much different response to a similar idea. Founded in August of 2007, JuicyCampus.com is a website thriving off of campus gossip. Although the site has been around for only 6 months, it's already stirred up a lot of controversy. The site allows people to post anything they want. In fact, it boasts, "Come on, give us the juice. Posts are totally 100% anonymous." It's this promise of anonymity that's brought out the worst in many campuses. The 50 schools that are represented on Juicy Campus have pages of posts with topics ranging from who's the most eligible bachelor to the sex lives of specific students. In fact, UNC student Bert Ellison found out he was featured in the Juicy Gossip.
Assume a girl, I hope a girl, wrote that they want to know who UNC's homecoming king was because they thought he was really adorable, which was me.
Even though Ellison's experience was mild, other students haven't been so lucky. Offended students at Pepperdine University have tried to get the site banned from campus, and many other student groups are attempting the same. Although the creators of the site believe they're fully protected by freedom of speech, a ban of the site on campuses might be in the works. But UNC Director of Technology and System Support Brian Paste says a ban might not bring the answers students want.
We have 8,000 students live in residence halls. We have students who are on campus. We could block on campus access to something, but there's all this stuff off campus.
Pace says banning the site here isn't likely to happen. But if anyone makes threatening comments, the university will take action.
Marissa, what sort of presence does UNC have on the site?
Compared to other schools, UNC has very limited presence. There are some intrusive and crude comments, but most posts are just discussing fraternity and sorority issues, the usual complaints about roommates, and bad calls during basketball games.
All right, Marissa May starting us off tonight. Thank you. Facebook doesn't have that sort of problem, but there have been complaints about getting off the service. You can now delete your Facebook account without worrying about leaving your personal information stored somewhere. There's now a tab in the site's help section showing users how to completely delete their accounts. In the past, users could only deactivate their accounts, which resulted in their personal information being saved on Facebook servers. Facebook users still have the option of deactivating their accounts if they don't want to permanently delete them.
A former North Korean who defected to South Korea is sharing his life experience. Professor Kim Hyun-sik spoke at Duke Tuesday about what life was like in the communist North Korea, including the religious glorification of the late leader Kim Il-sung, the lack of human rights, and the dangers posed by the current leader Kim Jong-il. He teared up when he described the Korean War experience of killing a young American soldier, apologizing for his actions. Duke Jr. Flint Wang was moved.
To be able to see someone who's gone through as much as he has, and for him to be so open and honest about even the bad times in his lives, very moving.
The lecture was part of a 3-day event called Beyond the Border, North Korea, held at Duke and here at UNC. A recent study indicates foreclosures are up 122% in the Triangle. Mortgage research company Reality Track released the report, and it could be bad news for the North Carolina construction industry. You can see workers didn't let the rain slow them down at this Raleigh location recently, but some economists predict with foreclosures on the rise, home builders will have a dark cloud hanging over their heads, news that could have a broader impact.
Anytime you reduce the number of housing starts, it does have a ripple effect. Housing starts are the leading economic indicator in any state for that very reason.
Lawmakers are working to bring down the number of foreclosures. A House Select Committee studying the matter hopes to recommend new guidelines for lenders in the coming months. Parkinson's disease can be debilitating, and medication doesn't always get rid of the symptoms.
But UNC doctors are outlining a new treatment that could have Parkinson's patients enjoying life again.